It's not my job. Sounds to me like you need another TikTok. Except we're not talking about ticks. Let's talk about tents. Alright, so obviously there's apologies to be made because we mentioned this tent like 2 years ago and then never talked about it again. So
got a lot of apologies to make and not a lot of time, so I just stole a poncho from a wooden Indian.
hey friends, brothers Campin, Chris here. Whoops, never mind the poncho. We have a tent to talk about. The Marmot Tungsten one-person tent. Quite possibly the last tent you'll ever need. And it'll go perfectly with your Climaloft sleep pad, if you remember that guy. It usually takes me between 5 and 7 minutes to set the tent up. This is worth noting here that these corners where your rain fly attaches to where your poles attach to your tent, they're color coded. See, there's dark green and there's light green. That way it makes for a quick and easy setup. The tent poles themselves are also color coded. You can see your clips for your mesh screen are color coded to match where they go on the poles. The poles color coded to which corner of the tent they go in, and it does also come with a ground tarp, and the ground tarp is the same way, color coded on the corners. Included in the bag with your purchase, you have your tent with the mesh screen, you have your ground tarp, you have your rain fly, you have your tent poles, and those are lightweight aluminum stakes. The exterior of the tent, the rain fly, which with a little trickery, one-handed trickery, vestibule. See, same size on the inside as the old snug pack bivy tent we were using, but this one has the vestibule for those rainy, stormy nights. Keep your gear outside of your tent, keep it dry, right? Lesson learned on that. It ended up being a necessity to have that vestibule. And at the top of the rain fly a vent. The inside of the tent is not very large, but that Climaloft sleep pad fits in here perfectly. Fits this tent phenomenally well. We'll talk about that another time. And this thing works great. This is going to be, I think, the 3rd year now using it, and oh my goodness, it's phenomenal. It just works great for everything we need.